Good morning, y'all. It's the 19th of January. This weather has been quite interesting. Today is my sweet spot on getting out and getting things done today. Yeah. Hopefully, because, the hands are feeling a little broke. I want to talk about a couple things. This is why we're here, right? Because I want to talk about a couple things. First, sometimes it is very, very difficult to have a solid moral compass when you're living in the gray area of economic death, right? It's really hard sometimes. We struggle with it because, fraudulent things could happen. People do things and sometimes it's not caught for a couple years, but people still think they can get away with things. And guess what? That's just not where we roll. It's unfortunate that we do not qualify for COVID assistance because we struggle every month. We get the rent paid on time. Well, not on time. We get it paid with a late fee by the end of the month. We've just been trying to get 1 month ahead, right? That's it. Trying to get assistance to get 1 month ahead. And we get, oh, is this COVID? No, it's not COVID. Still not COVID. Still not COVID. Still just holding steady with what we've been doing. This cat, he's ridiculous. But we've been chugging along. There are times that money's just up here. What? He's like, Mom, I didn't want that scratch like that. Like the $6 scratch winner that I found, right? That was cool. So it's not all about like hundreds of dollars sometimes, because all that change, it adds up. You know what, Sassy Pants? I'm sorry that you're being a Mr. Sassy Pants this morning. He's like, Mom, you're not scratching me the right way. It's ridiculous. Change. All that change. Takes lots of little bits of change to make one big change, to make one big pot of wealth, right? Of difference. And that's what we do. We gather our resources from several different sources. Sometimes it's cans and bottles, but that's not going to happen until the summertime now. Because I'm just too achy for that. It's not conducive for me during the winter to do cans and bottles because my body can't take it. But all those little bits of change. People want to make changes all the time. Big changes. I see it often. Where people are like, I'm going to do this in my life. Right? And often I see that they've got this great big idea. And they're going to jump into the deep end. But they don't really know how to swim. And what I mean is that you haven't looked at plan A through F yet. And every bit's a parts of the plan to find out if once you dive into that water, what are you going to do? And then they get to flailing in the water because they haven't figured it out, and then they drown. And not really, but figuratively. Yeah. See, I can jump in the deep end because I'm a pretty good doggone swimmer. Am. I've been swimming a long time. And I know you can't do it without plans. Because even when I jump, I got plans A through D, but then E, F, G, H, I, they're kind of hanging out going, maybe we'll have to come into play. I have this superpower of being able to see a very large project, idea, or concept, and then being able to piece by piece put it all down together, piece it out, and work it out step by step. And it's a slow process. You have to build foundations. You have to build strong foundations, strong cores. If you don't have a strong core, your house is going to fall down. Anything you're building is going to fall. And that strong core is made up of a whole lot of things. It's made up of self-confidence. It's made up of experience, education in whatever, either a trade or that field, but you have to have a knowledge base somewhere. It's full of ideas. That core is full of hope. That core is also full of anxiety, because anxiety, all it is just your inner spidey sense. All your anxiety, people just want to smush their anxiety all the time. And they do it because it's uncomfortable. And you're right, anxiety is super uncomfortable. Ooh, it's like you just can't shake it, and it shivers you to your core. But anxiety is important, because what it does, it's like your bat signal from the way in the inside to your brain. Yo, something's going on, bro. And you have to address that, because if you don't begin to address the things that are triggering you, you're just gonna keep letting them fester in your body. And so you have to sit with it for a minute and go, ooh, why is this making me uncomfortable? What is this anxiety? Is it a person, place, or thing, or is it an internal? Excuse me, you're gonna make my phone fall, and we're not gonna do that today. Please move. Excuse me, you're mad that I'm just not finished with my yogurt yet. Please move. Angus Bangus. Please move with yourself. Come on. Off the table. Thank you. Making it wobbly. Ah! That was not for you to scratch on just because you're mad I told you to move. Cats are like children, but you can leave them home longer. Yeah, anxiety. I get anxiety. And anxiety comes from a lot of places. It's a stress thing. You just got to figure out where it's coming from, right? So you just got to figure it out. Is the anxiety like an internal anxiety? Is it something, a perception that I feel on the inside about myself, about a person, place, or thing? Or is it something else? As an empath, my anxiety is just like my spidey sense. Some stuff in the force. Figure it out. And I do a pretty good job of figuring it out these days. The last time I had a real big panic attack is because when I was in the store, and my cards weren't working right, and I didn't have enough money, and I couldn't remember what money was on what card, and I just had to really, really take a lot of energy and center myself and understand that it's a fixable situation, and there are things that I can put back, and it's totally okay. And these things happen. Although I could have broke down right there in the middle of the store. And it kind of felt like I was in my head. But anxiety is there so that to keep ourselves authentic. Because if you're not living an authentic life, your anxiety is going to go off a lot. Your little anxiety triggers. Sure will. You're going to feel it a lot. You're going to feel anxious about every decision you make, everything you do, everyone you talk to, everything you eat. It's just all going to be there. And what do I mean by living an authentic life? That's my favorite topic. I am unapologetically authentic. What does that mean? That means when I lost my fucks at 40, I really fucking lost them hard. Like, so hard. I go out in my onesie. I don't own makeup anymore. I don't own it. I don't care what people think of me. Except for my parents, but that's different. I don't. I have my moments. I know that my spoons are limited at this point in the game. I know that I only have so much energy, and when my magic spoons happen, I need to use them for my projects and not anybody else's. I know that I have boundaries, a lot of them. I know that there are a lot of people that were once in my circle that are not. I don't give a lot of second chances once you're out of the bubble. In fact, I really don't give any. I'll wave at you from my side. But I refuse to stand down from what I believe in. I know a lot of things about a lot of things and stuff. And I think people forget that. And that's fine. Like, I hang out wearing mohawks and unicorn onesies. That's my gig, right? I mean, that's my outside. That's what you see. But under the surface, while I'm still holding this moral compass, while we're still struggling to survive, while I am still actively working with the city of Norwich to engage my community and engage the kids, I am still blowing hope into the ideas of community living, of the Coexist Collective, of Eco Expressions Healing Art Center. I am still blowing all of the hope into those things and holding on to it, and their growing foundation, their growing strength. I'm finding the tribe that I need to make this happen, because that's really what it's about. Your vibe will find your tribe. And my tribe, since coming home, has changed. Definitely has changed. We're all doing different things, and that's totally cool. Like, I get that we are all growing our own gardens. Some people are shitting in their gardens. Some people are not even tending to their gardens. Some people don't even have a garden. I have several gardens that I am tending to. And in my slow roll here in New England this year, my focus this year is to get my show up, to have a successful retrospective, to continue my progress in my disability case. I do have a lawyer. I'm signing on with my lawyer on Friday in 2 days. So that's cool. I'm super happy about that. To continue on with my own healing process and to continue to make a mark on this community, because I didn't marry into the name Rose to come back to the Rose City to do nothing. Nah, bruh, that ain't how it works. That's not how it works. So, here we are. My murder's gonna be out here soon. They're gonna be like, yo, mom, we're hungry. I gotta brave the outside for a little bit today, but that's fine. And then a couple days in the house. But, yeah. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. You know, couch chatting it all. Personal accountability comes in a lot of forms. My personal accountability rolls into community accountability, which rolls into I want to change the fucking world and how we do things. And I have so many ideas. I'm like an encyclopedia of ideas. You just gotta be like, Birdykins, what's your idea for this? And I'll find it. People, places, and things. I'm a connector. I've been doing it for years. And for a minute there, I just had to go through some river rapids. And I'm not where I was when I left, because that was my first life. And this is my second life. My second life, we have a slow roll. Anyway, thanks for hanging out on the couch, guys. It is, it's early, but hey, this is what we do. Oh, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful, magical, amazing day. And I will talk to you next time.